Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New York. LeBron outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Duncan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And that one, good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom-5 defense to a top-5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Webber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now here's LeBron. And it's Ewing in the corner. Outside for George. 5 to shoot. That 3 on target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Wembanyama. That one drops for him.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
From deep, George drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside for Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going after him there with a purpose.
A fader. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 1. Back to Wembanyama. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New York with the ball. Pass to George. On the wing, James. Shoots over Leonard. LeBron, no good. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. .114 left in the first quarter of the game. Fires from deep. Good, and Webber gets the assist. James has got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the rejection by Leonard. Pass to Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And again, no good by Chicago. LeBron with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's LeBron. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Wembanyama. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 8.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's George. Wembanyama with the rebound. Trying to hoop. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
Timeout, timeout.
New York calls timeout.
Start it.
6 seconds left to play here in the first. Williamson from long range. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Woo-hoo-hoo! The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James Harden picking up that last basket. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Williamson outside. The three from Harden. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Oh, what are we doing? Paul. Paul. Oof. Yeah, Paul George over here switching by himself. I want to stick at the first of the three.
I blasted with the dopest. She overdosed on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they throw me mobile buns. Them poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Chicago. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Took him no time at all on that one.
I'll take it too.
Roy's got the game going with his first points of the game for Chicago.
One of Roy's specialties is the catch and shoot. Outstanding in that regard.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wembanyama outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Now some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Yao. Good defense by Wembanyama. The tray. Josh Smith pulls it in.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Launches a three. Another three for Chicago.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Count it.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is George. And the rejection by Smith.
He's always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
The offensive rebound. Here's Wembanyama. And they'll get another chance. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. And he connects with the jumper. And this game is tied up now.
Well, when we talk about poise, Paul George is excellent at finding ways to get his shots to fall in these moments, in part because he never seems to get out of himself.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. That's on Yao Ming.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Yao, that's good.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Smith. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
First team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here from Chicago.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off of more forced miscues.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After the missed three from Tim Duncan. Oh, that's blocked.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away.
There's 49 seconds left in the first.
I got him. Chicago foul.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Doncic. Takes a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. Wembanyama outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Wembanyama's got 8. Back to Doncic. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's Edwards. Got a hand on it.
How about the denial from Weber? Boy, I love when he's active on the defensive end like that.
Doncic outside. No good with the triple. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Kicks it out to LeBron. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sarr. Pass to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Chicago making a switch here. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Diving in. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Beasley. Back to Edwards. Duncan outside. Now here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Weber with it. It's tipped. And here's Beasley. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. No way he runs as he lets it go. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Down low. Here's Olajuwon. Hill has the open look. Cans it from downtown. Hill's got 5 points in the quarter.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Right side, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Booker. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Booker's got it all tied up now for Chicago. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And they get it back. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Duncan. Outside Edwards. Anthony Edwards. How do you like that?
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Olajuwon on the wing. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
No good from Booker. And so here is Chicago, trailing by 2.
And looking so agile on that take. Weber's teammates love seeing him in attack mode against the defense.
Now here's Edwards. It could go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Chicago leads by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Beasley.
Oh, man.
And he jams it with authority.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Chicago leading by 4. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And the wide open shot from Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
The shot's good. Roy making the play.
You set him up, Tim Duncan will knock him down.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Duncan. That one goes in. And Chicago leads by 5. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side.
Timeout.
But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chicago making a switch here. Chicago leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. To the inside. Out to Duncan.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end, too.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time.
Tim Duncan.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's George. 6 points for him. Puts it up from 15. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Out to the wing. Duncan outside. Pass to Roy. He lobs it up. Shot clock at 6.
No.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Brandon Roy.
What a pass. What a slam. The rookie, Mr. Castle.
Left side, Leonard. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time.
Side out.
That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Pass to Wembanyama. Outside for George. Off target with his 3. Chicago trails by 5. To the middle. And Duncan throws it down.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Josh Smith pulls it in. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The size and athleticism Smith has is hard to match up against. He uses both so well to draw fouls.
The free throw drops for Josh Smith. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Smith hits them both. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Weber. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Beyond the arc. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail by. Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
41.
It's Chicago. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Chicago with the ball. A 2-point game. Here's Weber. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Weber's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago. Pass to Leonard. And it's Chicago with the rebound. On the wing, Doncic. Garnett outside to the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Weber is screened. The rebound by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Wembanyama. And out of bounds as Chicago takes possession.
They keep doing this to me.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Chicago. Doncic. Garnett can't get it to go. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Luka on the move. Kicks it out to Garnett. Buries it from three-point range.
Timeout, timeout.
Garnett's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them this is what it's all about. We're the better team in tough situations. But you gotta want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Duncan. Outside to Weber. Knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, George. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 8 points for George. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Castle. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Everyone's coming up with now.
They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Duncan.
Oh, no.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
Got it.
Yep,
What
there
a
it is.
beautiful shot to bring it to within 3.
Big-time delivery from Chris Webber. He knows his team wants him and needs him to knock these shots down.
Back to James. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Yeah.
And Chicago leads by 6.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
And George gets it to go.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the wide open shot from Duncan. Another 3 for Chicago. And so Chicago takes this